For those of you who haven't seen it, Thor is buck naked. Okay. This was your idea, I assume, being the writer and the director.
In the movie, it's not pixelated though.
It's not?
No.
You see?
You get the full Hemsworth. And
there's a pattern there.
There's a pattern.
There's a pattern there. And how about on the front? Is there a front shot?
It's,
Christian Bale, Chris Hemsworth, and Taika Waititi all have worked together in the upcoming film Thor Love and Thunder, and along the way, whether it's recent times or their days on Thor Ragnarok, we've seen them together poking fun at one another, and it's great to see how much of these people have grown together on and off screen when it comes to Christian Bale making fun of Chris Hemsworth and Taika Waititi. So let's go ahead and jump into it.
But I don't blame him, he was a creepy fella to be around. And then on top of that, I had these fangs, so I couldn't really talk to anybody because so I just gave up.
But before we start, some quick Marvel trivia. What was Christian Bale's first acting role? Leave your answer in the comments down below and stick around to the end of the video to find out if your answer was correct. Christian Bale jokes about not giving Chris a run for his money when he was shooting a fighting sequence with him.
How much fun was it to give Thor a run for his money?
That was a lot of fun because in truth I would give Chris no run for his money. He would demolish me, you know? So I needed the supernatural powers to have any sort of comeback. But it was actually a moment. I'd done these 3 days as I described, and then suddenly it was the next day that we did some action sequences, and I'm standing there getting ready. And I realized, and so we said, all right, no, we go with the supernatural powers that he does have, that he gets from the Necro Sword, etc., which I think works really effectively. And you don't want to see his ass, they don't want to see mine. So let's say lose that G-string. That decision had, thank God, already been made. The very first time I sat down with Taika, I said, really? And he went, no, let's not go there.
And he gives his response to some cast members like Tessa Thompson and Chris Hemsworth on how intimidating it was for them when they found out they were going to be working alongside him, which is understandable considering what he looked like with full makeup and costume.
How many hours of makeup did you have to do?
4.
Wait, 4 hours?
Try 4 hours every day. Every day, that is.
You want to cast me in a Marvel movie? I'll do it.
Then an hour and a half taking it off, and then like 3 hours sleep, and then you're back at it again. But the absolutely virginal magical talent of the special effects makeup guys, they helped create this character completely.
I heard from people on the set, Tessa and Chris, they said, we really enjoyed working with Christian, but we were almost kind of terrified to talk to him when he was done up as Gore. He was almost too frightening to speak to when he was on set.
It was a little creepy, but I don't blame him. He was a creepy fella to be around. And then on top of that, I had these fangs, so I couldn't really talk to anybody because so I just gave up.
I want to know, and please tell me that you had some fun when you were in that makeup scary.
Oh, I loved it. Yeah, of course. Fantastic, glorious work that makeup artists did. And then what I also found is it was a little tricky to talk because I had these fangs in my mouth, and if I wasn't speaking as Gore, I sort of gave up on talking and just would sit there silently staring at people, freaking them out, which I enjoyed making.
But real quick, make sure you guys check out our Instagram page, linked down in the description. There's a ton of interview moments and memes, so make sure you check it out and give us a follow. And this is all in fun and jokes as they appear to be close in real life. Chris Hemsworth's kids appear alongside Bale, Portman, and Taika's. Hemsworth's 10-year-old daughter, India, plays the character of Love, while one of his twin sons, Sasha and Tristan, age 8, share the role of young Thor.
Filming Thor Love and Thunder was also a family affair for the 38-year-old actor. His 10-year-old daughter, India Rose, and 8-year-old twin sons, Christian and Sasha, who recently joined dad and mom Elsa Pataki on the red carpet at the film's Sydney premiere, have small roles in the movie.
Taika Waititi has revealed he was anxious before working with Christian Bale on Thor Love and Thunder. He, who also directed the previous Thor film, said that the star's reputations for intense method-style acting had preceded them. In Thor Love and Thunder, Bale plays the villainous Gore, the God Butcher. Speaking to The Hollywood Reporter, Watiti said that he had initially been apprehensive about working with the two of them. You hear stories about actors who are methody and they really take it seriously, he said. But it's great to see these three together goofing around and kind of making fun of each other in a friendly, comedic way. There's a moment where Christian Bale explains what's in this film, referring to the director's actions as Taika-ness, which is pretty hilarious.
The comedy, the tragedy, the ability to have the Taika-ness and the humor of that, and then, but he's got great sincerity as well. You know, he's a real artist.
There was even a moment where Christian Bale talks about when he was on set the first few days, he wasn't able to get any feedback while he was shooting for a short amount of time, and because of that, he assumed Taika was thinking he was the worst actor.
That was the first thing you shot?
Yeah, me wondering, what are they thinking? I wonder if they're looking, thinking, oh God, he's the worst actor I've ever seen, or what? Oh great, this might be. Well, there's always a fine line between something that really works.
He even talks about a dance scene that was cut from the final version of the film that he and Taika Waititi set up.
I hear we were robbed of a scene in the movie, you and Taika with the dancing. Somebody told me you brought your dancing shoes tonight. Would you like to do the moves right here on the carpet?
I'd have to have a few more to be doing that, but also not quite the same effect when I'm not in full gore get-up. But it was a wonderful idea that Taika and I were sending inspirational videos.
But in reality, Christian Bale praises Taika a lot when it comes to his creativity he brings to the set with Batman and Thor Love and Thunder,
You gave me my biggest laughs, but also really moved you.
Oh, thank you very much. And with the right director, you give them tons of choices, and then they edit it and make the choice, direct the character in certain ways that I'm not a part of. I do hear people saying, there's sympathy. Look, he's still a monster. He's still a butcher. He certainly makes the absolute wrong choice. But yes, you do at least understand where those wrong choices are important.
People have speculated that there may be some hints in the trailer as to what's to come in the next phase of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, there are no spoilers here, but maybe keep your eyes out for things in the background or something that could give a hint as to what's to come in the next few years. Currently, we are in the middle of Phase 4 with Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Ant-Man Quantumania, Guardians 3, The Marvels, and Fantastic Four still to come between now and the end of next year. And as far as our Marvel trivia question, Christian Bale's first acting role was in a 1982 commercial for fabric softener, which is ironic considering people later found working with him to be so hard.
Some of you I reached out to personally. Some I'm still a little too intimidated by, even though we share the same agent. Hi, Christian.
Christian Bale is not the kind of guy you wanna piss off. It's like,
well, you know, a lot of conversation ahead of time. Taika and I, you know, sort of choosing inspirations, but also recognizing, hey, there's a point there. There's a excess which Taika and I wanted to go and enjoy, but was too much. You know, we had to kind of pull it in, but through lots of improvisation and experimentation with that. There's a lot of good stuff that with any film, you know, you don't end up seeing in the final result.
In 1983, he played a child rock star in a commercial for Pac-Man cereal.
Pac-Man cereal's got a new surprise. When you look inside, it's shocking. Shocking pink, it's new Miss Pac-Man Marshmallow. She's got a shocking pink oh. Just one taste, you'll be tickled pink with crispy corn puffs, all gone in a blink. Gone in a blink. Love Miss.
So what do you guys think of all these moments? Which was your favorite and who did you think was funnier? Chris Hemsworth or Taika? Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe with notifications on for more videos like this. That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video.
When Thor 3 Ragnarok came up and Taika and I started talking, I said, look, I'll do it, but I feel a little stuck with what the character's doing, what he's, you know, I feel a little bored, and Taika said, I'm bored of you too. And so it was basically dismantling and destroying everything we knew and starting again. Human handshake, followed by Asgardian handshake, by the snake you cannot trust. Follow high one.
No, it's not just about the physical change that he's committed to. It's the actual, like, it feels like a cellular transformation.
we negotiate these fight scenes, do you know what I mean? So.
Why do you think the character of Thor resonates so much with audiences around the world?
Well,